we are going to discuss about a course which is known as VLSI design. This course is common to ECE. Okay, now for CSE, AIDS, AIML as open elective, and depending upon your department open electives, it is also common. Now let us start with the very important thing here. See here, VLSI. First of all, we will concentrate on this. V stands for very, L stands for large, S stands for scale, then I stands for, somebody will call it as integration, or somebody will call it as IC. That means overally very large scale integration or very large scale integrated circuit. Okay, now according to the syllabus given by JNTU Anantapur, we are following this course. Okay, now first of all, coming to the first concept, that is fabrication concept, fabrication of IC. This is the first concept we have to observe, fabrication of integrated circuits. Now first of all, in this video we will observe what are the steps present in the fabrication of integrated circuits. Don't forget, these steps are common to fabricate NMOS, PMOS, CMOS and also BiCMOS. Okay, now in this video we will just observe what are the steps of fabrication of integrated circuit, either NMOS or either PMOS or either CMOS and finally BiCMOS. All steps are common for all the fabrication of ICs. Okay, now let's come back to the first step. The first step is wafer creation. Okay, this wafer is nothing but substrate. Here we have to create a substrate depending upon the type of MOSFET you are going to fabricate. Now the second step is oxidation. Okay, don't forget, in this oxidation we are going to form a layer which is known as silicon dioxide layer. It can be used as insulator. Okay, that means to separate your substrate, okay, from further layers you are going to use insulator. Thus this insulator is known as silicon dioxide. Okay, now coming back to the third step, the step number 3 is a very important step. It is just think that it is at the heart of this fabrication process. Okay, now basically this is the combination of two steps. One is photolithography and etching. That's why I'm going to separate these two steps, this step as 3, this step as step number 4. Now observe first of all this, what is meant by photo. You know very well here, photo in no sense light. Here you are going to use UV light, and litho innocence stone. and graphy innocence a picture. This graphy innocence a picture. That means, simply to say, what is meant by photolithography means, okay, photolithography in a sense, we have to create a picture in the stone using light. Now coming to this etching, after photolithography, the unwanted areas we are going to remove with this step, etching step. For this we are going to use an acid, that is hydrofluoric acid. Okay, now coming to the fifth step after etching. The fifth step is, I will write step number 5. Okay, the fifth step is gate oxide. Gate oxide. Somebody will also call this as growing a thin oxide. Growing a thin oxide. Okay, and this is very important to form gate terminal. Okay, therefore we are going to grow a thin oxide comparatively in the second step. Okay, you are going to form an oxide, silicon dioxide. Okay, silicon dioxide. Observe very carefully here. A very important thing is this silicon dioxide, if you observe very carefully, act as a thick oxide. This silicon dioxide will act as a thick oxide. Okay, this we have to use as a thin oxide. That means this thin oxide is approximately 1/10th of your thick oxide. Okay, then coming to the next step, that is sixth step. Okay, the sixth step is CVD, chemical vapor deposition. Here in this step we are going to deposit a chemical vapor which is called as polysilicon for gate terminal. Okay, now the coming to the next step, that is seventh step. After sixth step, the seventh step is diffusion. This is very important 2 marks question. Okay, here diffusion is also known as self-aligning process. Self-aligning process. Okay, now after self-aligning process, that means after diffusing the this step is especially used to form source terminal and a drain terminal. Okay, source and drain terminal. Okay, after diffusing the required impurities to form source and drain terminals, the next step is, okay, we have to isolate the source terminal, drain terminal from gate terminal. We have to isolate these two terminals from the gate terminal. Therefore, the eighth step, we have to create, here you are having a contact, therefore we have to create a contact cuts. Here you already, okay, you are having a contact, therefore we have to create a contact cuts. We have to create a cuts, contact cuts. Somebody called this one as holes. And finally after that, okay, after 8th step, we are going to form a last step which is known as metallization. Okay, here which metal we are going to use? In a sense, aluminum metal we are going to use. Okay, this metal we are going to give, okay, to attach the terminals with this metal. This is gate, source, drain, like that. Is it clear, all of you?